And we're back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiasts. C and
George,
ready to unveil the newest knives from brands like Kershaw,
Bestech,
Civivi,
Vosteed,
Kansept,
Sencut.
Dawson. Getting started with the Kershaw Iridium.
Yep. This time it's in reverse Tonto because the few other options that there are all have spear point blades. So this version is 7.9 inches when fully deployed and showcases a 3.4 inch reverse Tonto D2 blade with stonewash finish, 0.11 inch thickness, minor jimping, and a plain single edge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Handle is 6061 T6 aluminum, black anodized coating. Blade operates on KVT ball bearings and is open with either the dual-sided thumb studs or the Duralock, which is similar to the slide lock, axis lock, ambi lock, LR lock. I forget what people call it, but hey, other locks. This carry also sports a reversible deep carry pocket clip and built-in lanyard hole / backspacer.
Finally, this USA designed folder weighs just 3.5 ounces and is just $57.95.
That's light.
From alandknife.com.
And that's a dig.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. Well, I've played with the Iridium before, and you're yawning during the
I'm sorry.
Playing of the knives.
I'm
That's
sorry.
Inappropriate.
I need more sleep.
It needs more sleep. That's what
I
it
do.
is. I like the feel of this knife. It's a Kershaw, so, you know, it is what it is. Nice knife. Pocket clip. I don't like the little dovetail on the pocket clip. I prefer a straight pocket clip.
Mm-hmm.
But it is responsive, and it is in better quality.
One of these days, I just want him to flip it and it like fly. Not at me,
not
but
at
just
her.
fly.
What do you think there?
So I think it's a very good everyday carry. Lots of people seem to like
Very popular.
the Iridium, and I think it's a good size. The steel isn't super high end, but it's better than what we usually see from Kershaw, so we really can't complain on that front. D2 is great. I mean, especially when it's done right, and I think this one overall will serve as a really perfect go-to EDC blade.
Yeah. Plus, you know, when it comes to Kershaw,
It's because I let it go.
I was looking the other day. They're by far the largest seller automatic knives we have. By far. It's not even close.
Yeah, they got
So-
pretty popular autos.
Well, they have all those launch
The launches. Like
series.
19, yeah.
Yeah, one day we'll do a launch video. It'll take about 4 weeks.
We did one.
Did we?
Mm-hmm. But I
Must
think
have
we
forgotten.
stopped at like 14.
Oh, it's time to
Update.
update.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. You want to go? Want me to go?
Go ahead.
Let's move on. Kershaw. Going to the Kansept Weim. 5 different versions of this carry. We have the gray with blue-black carbon fiber. So this frame lock has a 3.28 inch CPM S35VN sheep's foot blade, flat grind stonewash finish, and about an 1/8 inch thickness. Single plain edge. Handle is plain gray titanium with a blue-black carbon fiber bolster scale. Both sides.
Yep. Designed by Jonathan Stiles, this carry's blade operates on caged ceramic ball bearings. Ooh, did you see that? That's nice. And is opened with the black dual-sided thumb studs. Blade is then disengaged with bolster frame lock.
In reverse.
Yeah, this knife also has a very flush backspacer with lanyard hole all the way through. So it's through the backspacer and the 2 side scales there. As well as a tip-up pocket clip. There it is. Comes with black pouch and cleaning cloth. Go ahead.
Get the Kansept Weim at AK for only $184.80. What do you think?
All right, I have to say this is really nice. It kind of reminds me of like a ZT, just because, you know, the blue pivot cap, the black accents, the titanium with the blue carbon fiber here. I think they do black, but same idea. Kind of looks like a, is it a Sencut that has?
Sencut.
I think it's the Sencut. I really like the spine divot here, and the back spacer is really something. You
I think
can't
that's
even.
the first time you've ever praised the spine, did it?
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've praised it before, but that's
Yeah,
all right. This backspacer is amazing. I mean, you can't even tell there is a backspacer there. Just by looking, you can see it, but can't feel it. The machining is amazing on that. What do you think?
Well, I thought that I was going to be the only person to like it, but I really like it. And I think I have some kind of obsession with blue black.
Probably.
I saw this and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, because remember that hen rooster we did like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah.
I think
and
that sent you.
I still got one of my Kaisers. I forgot which one it was. That's blue black like that. And I was like, why did I get this knife? It's like, oh, it's blue black. I don't know. Something about it says this actually seems like a perfect knife to me. I would like the blade to not be curved for my styling, but that's just nitpicky. I also like the finger divot. Fits my finger nicely. I always feel like I'm ready to cut a steak, you know? Just put it there. Go right along. Seems like it's very responsive. I prefer a flipper tab, but not in this case. I don't really have one, so I go without. But it is nice styling for only $184. You would find this to be, there's ding again, more expensive in other brands, especially like Bestech or Wii or... Yeah, I mean, I don't compare it to a ZT because ZTs normally have larger blades.
That's true.
And they're American made, and they're all in the $3 bill range now. But I do see where you get the
look.
Yes.
Got the look of a
She's
ZT.
got the look.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That one. All right. Go ahead.
Take us home.
It's the Civivi Vexillum. If I mess that up, I'm sorry.
You'll tell us.
You will. 3 versions right now. Blackout, OD green, and blue black.
I know.
We're sporting that last one.
So this letter lock has a 3.8 1-inch Nitro V, which is starting to wear on me. Clip point with satin finish. Black grind, 0.15 thickness. Jimping, and a plain single edge. Handle scales are blue black G10 with stainless gray liners underneath, which you can't see. Handle also has tip-up right carry pocket clip. Blade is deployed with either the dual-sided thumb studs or the jimped back flipper tab.
Yep. So this flipper is 9.03 inches when fully deployed and weighs 6.12 ounces. Also has a recessed lanyard hole in the cutout backspacer here. Comes with zippered storage pouch, cleaning cloth, and stickers. So you can procure the Civivi Vexillum starting at just $94.95 from alandknife.com. So I'm going to put this high on my Civivi list of this year of the new knives that they have. I love the size of this. The shape of the blade is awesome, and the opening is great. It's probably because of how big the blade is. It's got a little weight, so it flips open with, oh, it's just so nice. And I like the pocket clip. I don't mind the little flip. I think that helps me put it on my pocket easier because it's kind of sticking out a little, so I don't have to like finagle with the straight ones. I don't really like the straight pocket clips. Sorry. And I like the mixed G10. No, I'm not as in love with blue black as C is, but I do think it looks well on this knife. What do you think?
Well, it's going to sound a little weird, but it reminds me of an old school Kaiser.
Okay.
I mean, how old school Kaiser could you be? But about, I don't know.
Whatever that blue black one we were talking about.
I don't even know exactly. Maybe 8 years ago, near Kaiser's beginning, when they used to do the knives and they didn't give them names and they just put numbers. It's a 4492.
Yeah, we remember we begged them to give them names because it just is easier.
There was a knife just like this. It didn't have this cutout part here, but they used to be larger, bulkier, a little heavier. This one's 6 compared to the 4s we're doing. And I like that style of knife. I mean, to me, the extra 2 ounces is not going to wear me out. I mean, maybe J. Crispy would have to do a few extra reps if he was going to carry it. But
I think it's mostly the pocket. Like, if you wear jeans, it's fine. But if you're wearing, like,
I think men...
flimsy pants...
Well, I'm not sure about nowadays, but most men are used to having some things in their pocket. You know, a set of keys, not a fob. A wallet, not a money clip, or...
I think maybe it's just women then. Because, like... Some of the knives are just too heavy to, like, clip to
you
the
can't
side of
put
my
them on
pants
those
or
little
something.
spandex pants that they walk around in, yoga pants.
I don't walk in those, but it's something a little thicker than those.
But
it just doesn't work that well. So
it's a nice blade shape. I really like it. So, all right.
Okay.
Guess it's gonna be you.
Next up is the Bestech Bruv. 3 options. We have, guess what? The Ultim option. Yeah.
So fully open, this folder is 708 with a 2.95 M390 blade. Black stonewash finish, 0.138 of thickness, single plain edge, and a minor jimping for front deployment.
Yeah, front flipper deployment. Blade operates on ceramic ball bearings and is disengaged with the bolster frame lock.
Never deploy from the front.
So the front or presentation side of the knife sports an Ultim scale, while the frame underneath and the back is bronze black titanium. Also shows off a titanium type pocket clip, which is straight, see, so it's perfect for you.
Yep.
Designed by Galvic Design, this carry comes with pouch, cleaning cloth, and stickers.
Can't beat that. Naturally, the other options feature full titanium handles, which I have not seen actually. Get tubular with the Bestech Bruv. Get it?
Bro.
For only $230 from RedLineKnife.com.
It's like a take on bra, I think, or
Brah.
or bro.
What's up, brah?
Brah.
Yeah, I knew that guy.
Is it this one? No, that's rock and roll. Is
Oh,
it
that was
this one?
wacky.
This one's hang loose.
Wacky.
Is it? Or take down the
I think there's
the
all kinds of
bowl.
little finger meanings there.
We don't
I
want to
know
do the
a
gang
few.
symbol. That's great. Way to take it that place there. Okay. Did you already say how much it was? $230
$230.
on knife.com? I had to make sure. All right. So I like the styling of this knife. I think the Ultim was a good move because it's very popular right now. And I think having the titanium options as well was good because, you know, you're appealing to everybody. People who like the high-end titanium and the Ultim. The only place I feel like they could have done better Galvic Design,
Oh, the front
my
flipper.
personal opinion, this
It
is
was
the problem.
intentional.
Problem area right here. Look, I don't even mind if you leave the front flipper on and just put a back flipper tab on it. I'm not picky any longer.
Go Trek Lock.
Yeah, go like a Trek lock type of thing. That way everybody's happy, okay? Other than that, very cool carry. I think it'll sit in your pocket very well because of the curved butt of the handle. Kind of a real steel Luna for me. I know Luna's a little thinner, but it just kind of reminds me of it. Very nice design. Just fix this part. That's it. What do you think?
Well, I can't be fair to it because I haven't seen the titanium ones. They may be really nicely done, but from what we have here, I mean, I'm not in love with this knife. The blade's not really my size. Overall, it looks like it's a decent design for a front flipper. It kind of reminds me of the Kansept wedge.
Yeah, I
But
see a little wedge up in there.
that was a slip joint,
I think it was, yeah.
which okie doke only belongs on cases.
Not even gonna touch that one.
Other than that, I mean, it's a nice knife. It's just for $230, I can find lots of knives that I would rather take home.
Okay.
So,
Other than that, we're moving on. So we have lots of more new knives headed your way. Dawson knives, Vosteed, Sencut, Civivi. But first,
make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell. That way you're connected with AK and all of our content. In addition to being automatically entered in our giveaways, one more week for the Civivi Ortiz bundle giveaway here on YouTube.
yep,
Or the YouTube.
the YouTube.
Winner will receive a sealed blue Ortiz along with some bonus merch.
Yep, and you can double your chances of winning by becoming an official AK member via the link in the description below. You just enter your name, an email, and you'll be entered to win also a Bestech Mega Fanga. This
Can't beat that.
oldie but a goodie. It's a great knife, okay?
Yeah.
You'll want one.
All right, on to the Vosteed Corgi Pup.
Ah,
It made a pup sound, didn't it?
I can... Boop.
6
There you go.
different options to pick from. More on the way, I'm sure.
There are.
We have the latest version to show you in PEI, which is something very similar to Ultim.
Yeah. So this folder is 5.93 inches when open and has a 2.37 inch S35 VN drop point blade with satin finish, 0.118 inch thickness, single plain edge, flat grind, and comes to about 58.62 on the HRC scale.
Handle scales are PEI with titanium inserts.
Both sides.
All right, so you pointed them out. Blade operates on cage drag ball bearings. Open with the Trek Lock, which is button lock, back flipper, or front flipper. See, we like this knife.
Yeah.
Has tip of reversible pocket clip for on-the-go carry. Didn't forget about the lefties.
He says Lander.
Designed by you. This 2.8 ounce folder
I know.
is ready for your pocket beginning at just, wait for it,
Wait for it.
$59 from RedLineKnife.com.
So I love this knife. I liked the original Corgi because I have the blue micarta one. And this one is just as awesome. It's perfect for anyone that is a fan of the original Corgi or just likes a smaller knife. You know, it's illegal in all states, you know, under 3 inches, right? So obviously I like the Ultim and it was smart.
I think some of them are 2 inches.
Some of them are 2? Okay.
I don't know for sure. I wouldn't live in a place like that.
That's true. I wouldn't live there either. I'd move or petition for something larger. And I think the Ultim is a good choice for Vosteed, especially like Bestech's getting in on the action. Civivi. I think it just, they all have to do it at some point, although they think they'll miss out. I think it looks good on this one. And it's light, 2.8 ounces. I mean, come on.
It does look good on that one.
It does. It does look good. I mean, I know it's not Ultim, it's PEI, but it's basically Ultim, okay? Basically.
Well, she wants to call it that.
Yeah, it's basically that. Of course, this is the more high-end option with the S35EN, but there are other options.
It's almost Velcro.
It's great. Just because they take the term. They created a term. That's what it means. They
created the product.
Yeah, well, I call this Velcro, even if it's not Velcro.
And that is
Velcro.
to their benefit.
Except it's not, because then you just make things more complicated for everybody else.
I mean, you think about it. You try to make a product that everybody knows.
The other versions are 14C 20N, so just keep that in mind. And of course, this is nice.
The hook and loop.
Yeah, because that's what everybody calls it. Hey, son, make sure you hook and loop your sneakers before we go.
Nobody wears
little kids use
Velcro shoes.
Velcro sneakers.
What is this, 1983? Oh, I got the Reeboks.
In my brain, it is. All day, every day.
Okay, we'll go on now.
Oh, wait, you didn't tell me what you liked about it.
Oh, okay, well.
Do the Corgi Pup.
I thought I kind of mentioned it. I mean, I like the knife, and my concern with it has nothing to do with the knife. It's the fact that they have a higher end S35VN and a lower end 14C28 price differential. What'll happen here is either everybody will lock into the cheaper ones and forget about the more expensive ones, or everybody will lock into the more expensive ones and forget about the cheaper ones, the less expensive ones. That's what happens every time when you spread out your price range. You try to upgrade steel within the same knife. It kind of... It works sometimes at the beginning for manufacturers, but then falls off towards the end. I mean, I like this knife. I mean, think about it. I think it is $99. I'm not even sure exactly. I know it's under 100. S35VN, titanium inserts, Trek lock. So I'm thinking I know what's going to happen already.
Do you?
This is why we had this one out here.
You can see it. If you're a mind reader, you ought to have seen this coming.
It's called Excel spreadsheet.
It's going to do droopy too. Oh, that's great.
We're hitting the Sencut. Almost said call to the Civivi. Good gosh.
It happens.
Omniform. 5 options. Regular black, blackout OD green, white, and the infamous Guariccio wood.
Yep.
We have the Guariccio wood.
So this liner lock is 8.55 inches when fully opened and has a 3.65 inch 9CR18 MOV drop point blade with flat grind, 0.12 inch thickness, plain single edge, and minor jimping. Comes to about 5860 on the HRC scale. You can deploy the blade with either the jimped back flipper tab or the jimped back flipper tab. Yeah. Comes to about 5860 on the HRC scale. And you can disengage the blade with a liner lock. Operates on cage ceramic ball bearings for a smooth ride. The handle scales are the wood we mentioned with the black stainless liners underneath. Natural, the other options may feature a different finish such as satin.
Handle scales also differ from micarta to G10. Each folder has a tip of reversible pocket clip, weighs just 4.14 ounce, comes with pouch, cleaning cloth, and stickers. If you want to use the Omniforce, you need to grab one. $39 at langknife.com.
All right, go ahead. You can go first.
I think I just said it. Believe it or not, I really like this thing. I mean, I know that there's a couple people that I will accept 9CR from. Not to add to the collection, but to use. Spyderco's one, Wee's another. I mean, it's always sharp when you get it. This is a huge knife, and I really like this wood. I don't know, it's like the blue-black thing. There are certain woods that are like, my eyes just see them and go, that's really nice. You know? I mean, if this were an Elk Ridge, I'd be like, well, it's kind of nice. I don't do 5 CR, but are there any CRs in it at all? I mean, $39. Seems like they should have taken this design and maybe stuck it with a $79.99 or even a $220.39 model. But hey,
we're not going to complain.
Is that your game?
Yeah, because I think this knife's I mean, decent size, decent steel, decent price. Although for me, nothing really like screams, I gotta have it like you like the wood. I could take it or leave it. It's fine. I mean, I think there's another option of this one. I think it's in, what do we say? It's a regular black, blackout. I might go with the OD green one because I do like how they open. All right, with that
earlier, so.
Let's hit the Dawson Knives Revelation. 9 versions.
My favorite book.
While supplies last. See,
all
go
right.
ahead, take it away.
So this made in the USA. Fixed blade is 7.75 inch overall with a 3 1/8 inch CPM Magna Cut Warncliffe / sheep's foot style blade. About 0.14 thick. Has a very deep finger choil. That's kind of positive. Thumb rest, jimping, single plane edge, and Dawson's Apocalypse finish in black.
Yep.
The blade has also undergone a special heat treatment, making the edge hold up twice as long, in their words, as comparable steels. This knife also features black and blue G10 textured scales and a lanyard hole built into the extended tang.
Yep. Finally, the blade comes about 61, 62 on the Rockwell scale and includes a low-profile black Kydex sheath.
Well, that fits in there nicely, doesn't it?
Yeah, ideal for horizontal and vertical belt carry. So you can experience the Revelation starting at just $220 from AlennaKnife.com. Another winner from Dawson. It's not my preferred size in terms of the blade. I liked the Hunter that we featured last week, but I do love the finish. Decent side for, general purposes. You could probably take it hunting, camping, regular everyday carry, whatever you want to use it for. And don't overlook USA made, okay? I know some people are like, well, this one's just a 38. Yeah, but you can see the difference. You can feel the difference.
You will realize the difference over multiple years.
Yeah.
It's not my style of hunting knife. It's a nice knife. I'm not in love with this blue black.
What?
This blue is not the same as that blue.
Oh
It's that
goodness.
Blue. I don't know what it is.
Like the gray blue? You don't like blue?
It's a darker blue. It's just, it draws me in. My eyes see it and go, ooh. It could have been a toothpick. I'm like, wow, that's a nice toothpick. I do like the design of the blade. Now, it's perfect for your hand, but for a multi-purpose knife, this would probably work great. So a lot of people will probably pick this up, especially when the sheath can be used horizontally or vertically. I like the scales can be removed. That's an awesome feature, and it is perfectly aligned. I mean, you can't beat that. So this price range, USA, Dawson.
I don't think we ever have anything bad to say about Dawson. They just do a great job.
I have
every
something bad
single
to
time.
say. Are you ready?
What?
We never get an Arizona finish. They don't have one in these.
That's true.
But in the larger knives, they hardly ever get one.
It's
so
such
disappointing.
A shame. Yeah, because we'd love to be able to feature one at least once.
Feature? Oh, is that what you meant?
Oh, you meant to keep. Okay, well, we're talking about the show, so I figured.
I didn't realize we were featuring it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. Ready to move on?
Yep.
So like that, we're on to our final knife. The Civivi Tranquil. This folder is 3.7 inch, 14C 28N, clip point blade. That's not bad. 0.12 thick with a flat grind, plain single edge, jimping, and comes to about 58 to 60 on the HRC scale.
Well, at least they're C's, not some other finger gestures he mentioned earlier. So this version shows off a black finish, but there is one option with a satin finish and another with Damascus steel. So it's 8.7 inches overall. The blade operates on caged ceramic ball bearings and is deployed with either the jimp back flipper tab or the dual-sided thumb studs. Yeah, I know.
Can't beat that.
Barrels of fun.
Handle scales range from G10 to Mikado depending on the version. This one has G10. Lastly, it's got stainless liners. Tip up reversible pocket clip. Weighs just 4.29 ounce. Snatch up a Tranquil. Beginning at $63.75 from landknife.com.
All right. I'll go first, I guess. Another everyday carry from Civivi. I think the blade shape is probably my favorite part about this knife. Similar to some previous models they've done, like the Praxis Flipper and the Cogent, both of which I like a lot. You know, there's some slight differences, but it's about the same. The Damascus one of this one probably has my most attention. I really like the green micarta and the Damascus steel together, probably similar to the blue black thing that you've got. I've always liked Damascus and green. That looks nice. I don't know, but the only problem I have is, do I like it enough to choose it over carrying my Quibbit?
The answer is yes.
My Astacase?
All right. I'm sorry I had to save everybody.
Okay.
Once again, nice knife.
Save everybody.
I mean, it's like all the others. So if you're a Tranquil fan and you want this knife, it's perfect for you. It's well made. I mean, it's not very high, $63. It's kind of good for nowadays. And there's a lot of people out there at 14C, 28N people. So
those are my peeps now. I've joined the 14C side.
Have you really?
Yep.
Let me get the shirt.
There's a division here. And I'm on the 14C, 28N side, and then everybody else.
All right.
Okay, well, you guys know the drill. Final knife, that's it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell. That way you're always linked to your knife and gear content, as well as automatically entered to win free stuff.
You guys know you love free stuff.
We do.
Especially nowadays when even air isn't free. You enter here on the YouTube and you'll be entered to win the Civivi Ortiz bundle. And if you become an official AK member via the link down below, you're in to win a Bestech Mega Fanga.
Which you can never go wrong with.
All right, here it is. Favorite knife. Well, you know where I'm going. I'm going to go Kaiser Weim this week.
What? You droned on and on about this blue-black thing.
This is blue-black right here.
Yeah, but this one's like...
This one can go in my collection.
This is 9 inches, though.
Give them yours. I know, I like that too. A lot.
All right, I like the Dawson, but it's not something I'd probably carry myself, so I'll probably go...
I knew you were going there.
With the Corgi Pup. It's just more my style.
Runner-up, Iridium. For doing something they're supposed to do.
This one. This one's runner-up.
There we go. That concludes this week's broadcast.
Okay.
Like always, I'm seeing this was...
Joel.
Just Joel. And we're signing off. Four version. Hey, wait a minute.
What?
I just realized something.
What?
Where's that case?
What case?
The Case Mini Trapper. Are you serious?
You told me... Look.
10777 just came out.
Look.
Mini Trapper, blue.
I gave you case
little American
last
flag
week.
in it.
I gave you case
special
last
box.
Week, and I said, if you want to have another case, that's fine. But he didn't do it in a timely manner. Okay, I'd already like planned everything out, gotten everything, and then at the very last second, he was like, "Okay, let's throw this case in." And I'm like, I don't know anything about it.
All right.
That's not
We're gonna
cool.
move on now.
Trying to throw me under their bus there.